Coming up on this episode of the Village Idiom.
But you have the freedom to try. You can be anything you want, man.
But I can't. It's a lie.
Village Idiom.
Hello and welcome to the Village Idiom.
We are a podcast that every single week we choose a popular saying and we take an admittedly shallow, hopefully comedic, once in a while interesting, if we're lucky, educational dive into its meaning, its usage, its origins, but mostly we're going to just use it to hang our otherwise directionless conversation on. My name is Jurassic Mark.
And I am Skinny. There's nothing I love more than something that's directionless.
Really? You have another example?
Well, I was thinking of random trailings. And just when it's directionless, you have no idea where I'm going. It's like a magician with the trick. It's like you don't know where the trick is going, so you're just happy that it ends and how it ends.
You're happy that it ends.
Happy that it ends.
That's for sure.
Sure.
That should be the slogan of this podcast.
Speaking of that,
you'll be happy when it ends.
And of all things, we have a special guest in-house with us today.
We do.
Excited to have
Alpha Gecko. What's up, everybody?
Alpha Gecko.
So good.
Now this is a treat because we have a date scheduled for you to join us in the near future, because you actually recommended an idiom that I had never heard of before. So I'm not even going to go into it, but something to little
flash forward for the Alpha Gecko.
Yeah, we won't get into it or where you came up with that idiom or anything like that. But so welcome to an early episode.
I'm excited to be here. I don't remember what the idiom is, but I'm still very excited.
It's okay. Even when sometimes you don't feel like you nailed something, you just gotta show fortitude.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like a good sound clip.
Well,
when it's like
the music was still playing.
Was it?
Yeah.
I couldn't tell.
Come on, keep your chin up.
Let's hear it again. See if you recognize the voice.
Come on, keep your chin up.
I don't recognize it.
No? One more time.
Come on, keep your chin up.
Maybe it's just because I know, but that's Robin Williams in Jumanji.
Oh, was it? Was the squeaky when he was boy was a monkey?
When the boy was a monkey.
Oh,
keep your chin up.
Yeah. So keep your chin up. That's what we're talking about now. Now do you remember?
I do indeed.
Keep your chin up. So that is used to basically encourage somebody.
When the doctor was saying, like, "Hey man, are you putting on some weight?" He's like, "Don't worry about it. Just keep your chins up." And then that one stuck. Yeah.
Keep your chin up. That one.
No, keep your chins up, he said. Yeah. All of them. All your chins.
All your chins up.
You know how you solve that is you keep doing chin-ups.
How about this? Well, you know what the difference between, because there's like, this is a chin up. I didn't know this. This is the chin up when you've got the hands inwards, but when you got your hands outwards,
it's a pull up.
It's a pull up.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's the difference. Chin up versus pull up.
I was going to save this for later, but since you're talking about that, I looked up the Guinness Book of World Records for chin ups and discovered that the most chin ups in a 24-hour period
24 hours.
Let me guess where.
Did you see the number already?
No.
It was done at a CrossFit. And
it was done in the UK. I don't know about what building it was in, but how many? What do you think the Guinness Book of World Records for the most chin-ups in a 24-hour period is?
In 24 hours, I'm going to go 230.
230?
In 24 hours?
So that's 10 an hour, a little less than 10 an hour.
But you would just be so drained after a certain point.
Right.
I feel like they did so if they trained for this, my guess is they did like 200 and napped for a bit and did like another like 100. So I'm going to say like 340.
Well, I'm not going to... Let's play the prices right. Higher.
Higher?
Well, you've already blown my mind. Mine is blown. I'm going to go...
Combine both of yours together and go higher.
That's a nice round number. I'm going to go 500.
Higher.
650?
Higher.
No. In a 24-hour period?
24-hour period.
780.
Higher.
1,780.
Higher.
No. I just said something stupid, so we'd have to say lower. 2,007.
No.
5,400.
Higher. Oh, wait, what did you say?
5,400?
Okay, lower.
Okay.
Oh.
I was going to say, what's the math on that? How many per... Oh.
Now, I could see a case for this. Did he have both his legs still?
I'm assuming.
Because if you didn't have half your body weight, you're like full upper body. You're like all upper body. You could totally.
It's just a monkey, and you have a banana, and you're just going up
and
down.
So 5,340.
5,000. That's insane.
Yeah, 5,340. he did train for it, and he did it as a publicity and media endeavor for a fundraiser. He had lost his brother in a weird skydiving accident and turned it into this massive, like, he got the Guinness Book of World Records, but it was more about raising funds for this other cause and made a big deal of it in honor of his brother. But yeah, 5,340, and it's roughly 222 an hour.
That's crazy.
I don't know if he did it spread out like that, or if he did 4,000 in the morning.
Squeeze out.
And then took a 22-hour break.
Wow.
But yeah.
That is pretty nuts. What do you call a fat psychic?
A fat psychic.
It's a fortune teller.
Oh my goodness.
I like that one.
There you go.
Okay, well, do you want to play a game?
Didn't see that one
before we
coming.
get into origins? You want to play a game about origins?
Yeah.
Okay, this is for both of you. I've got 3 potential answers
okay.
of where this came from, and then you can. One of them is correct.
Okay.
And then we'll get into origins and whatever.
Are we collaboratively guessing? Or
You can work together, whatever you want.
Okay.
Whatever. Or no, you can compete. Okay. Option number 1. Where does the idiom "keep your chin up" come from? Option number 1. It's an early 1900s American phrase which just means hold your head up high. Hold your head high.
I like it.
Okay.
That one sounds good so far.
Second option is it's a late 1800s British military expression instructing soldiers to keep their head upright when marching.
You did include British.
I did. First one was 1900s American. Second one was 1800s British.
Okay.
And just to throw you for a loop, a Turkish phrase going back
See?
as far as the 1500s
I knew you'd have to pick a location.
that
1500s.
uses a swimming metaphor about keeping your head above water when dealing with troubles.
Well, the only reason I think that's not it is because everybody knows that the closest body of water to Turkey is the Aegean Sea, which is also shark infested between the months of September and October.
That had the tone of the inconceivable guy. Well, the only reason that's not true is the closest sea to the Turks.
Well, actually,
I think you're throwing Turkey at
wall.
You can add in your own 2 bits. I think you're throwing in the Turkey one with the inclusion of just the word Turkey to throw me off. America.
Why does Turkey throw you off?
It doesn't. It's that you pick. I know you're going to pick a location,
They all had locations.
which is what I haven't finished my prose yet.
Work it out.
And so, of course, but they all have to have some location. So I'm assuming that one of them very location based. And so the early America, I'm like, it's really simple, but it's America. And there's a lot of them that are just early America came up.
Fair enough.
Which makes me think of the 2, I'm going to go in between
Clearly
Turkey.
you switched the iocane powder.
I'm going to go in between Turkey and U.S. into Britain. Because I think subconsciously you had to pick something from each side of the East and West to counterbalance what you knew to be true.
Actually, I've built up an immunity to iocane powder.
I follow you. I'm not with you. I'm gonna go with Turkey just because I really hope it's from Turkey. Because if it's from the U.S. and it's just the bland one, I'm gonna be upset.
The bland one.
No.
Are you saying Americans are bland?
Yes, fight me.
Oh, well, change my mind. Americans are bland. Change my mind.
Let's hear, where does this
All
come
right,
from?
well, let's get into it then.
Said some words, where'd they go? Where'd they go? No one can know. I turned around and looked behind. Those words came from another mind. Origin.
You said Turkey. I actually can't remember what Skinny said. Britain. Well, you'll be happy to know it's not Turkey.
Okay.
And you'll be happy to know it's not the UK. It's not Britain.
It's the U.S.
The origin of the expression "keep your chin up" is late 19th to early 20th century America. It's actually a boring origin. The first printed reference comes from an October 1900 edition of the Pennsylvania newspaper, the Evening Democrat. Keep your chin up. Don't take your troubles to bed with you. Hang them on a chair with your trousers or drop them in a glass of water with your teeth.
That's pretty fantastic.
Let's hear that phrase again.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
Keep your chin up. Don't take your troubles to bed with you. Hang them on a chair with your trousers or drop them in a glass of water with your teeth. So, but keep your chin up is just that hold your head high in all things.
I can tell you, because I did come across a little tidbit from the UK, which perhaps this is why I had UK on the brain. It was
the older expression.
Are you gonna do that?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know if it was a thing. It just popped up as a.
Questionable?
Did you mean yes? Well, are you gonna tell it? Just
I don't know if we're talking about the same thing.
we've got to be talking about the same thing. So you can go for it.
So it seems like it doesn't come from this, but there is a train of thought where it may have originated or replaced an older term in Britain, which was "keep your pecker up."
Keep your pecker up.
Yeah, which had zero sexual connotations.
Right.
Had the same meaning and would have
This wasn't about
quote unquote cleaned it up in America because they're like, yeah, we can't say that.
No, because it meant courage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the thing that popped up on with the Google was you mean
resolution.
Keep your
Yeah.
Yes, you keep your courage up. So it didn't. A pecker didn't mean like your wiener.
Yeah.
It was like keep your courage up.
Right. So they think that some people think that the Americans just adapted it from pecker to chin, which is just fun to say.
That's an odd comparison. Yeah.
We can't say that word. Let's use chin.
Keep your chin up.
Nose?
Keep your nose up.
That is definitely British. Keeping your nose up.
Yeah. Yeah. So this short and sweet, like that's it. It comes from. Every resource says it's an American phrase. Whether it did come from the British, keep your pecker up or not, it seems to be a bit of a leap to make that connection, but possibly. I did come across this though. Well, first of all, I like there's always a list of something, and I found the 7 surprising facts about the human chin.
Oh, I love this already.
So, number 1, researchers disagree about the purpose of the chin. So, what do you think the purpose of your chin is?
To hold your neck and your teeth together.
To hold your neck and teeth together.
I don't know. What do you think?
That be your jaw?
Purpose
I
of
don't
your
know.
chin.
It's the center of your face at the very bottom. That's all I got. I don't know.
So the number one guess, which I thought one of you would say it has to do with eating, like chewing and that kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
And then others, it's evolutionary, has to do with attracting a mate, and it has to do with all that kind of stuff.
I can't get anyone to kiss me.
They literally don't know what's the purpose of the chin. And so that's one. Let's go through them quickly. Number 2, it might help the jaw stress less. So they think the purpose of the chin is some sort of counterbalance to help your jaw have less stress. But that seems stupid to me.
Well, it would just be the point where, like, your teeth, if you had no chin, you have to have something, skin covering your jaw.
Yeah.
And so that area would be your chin, no matter if it had a...
And then this one seems to be like, how did this get its... If you're only going to have 7 interesting facts, this one seems too close to the first one, but the chin is critical to chewing. So the most important function of the chin is mastication. Mm-hmm. Pardon me?
Yeah, masticating your bolus.
What?
That means to eat.
Chewing,
so
like as in the cud.
Several muscles insert into the chin and are part of the occlusal plane. Space between your teeth when the mouth is closed, blah, blah, blah. It helps buttress the jaw against certain mechanical stresses. So what's interesting about this is we just talked about they don't know what the purpose of it and then give us a purpose for it, which I thought, like, this is contradicting its own list. Okay, number 4, again, comes sort of from number 1. Chins may have helped our ancestors choose a mate. So females tend to have narrower and rounder chins. So if a male had a narrower, rounder chin, that might not have been as attractive to the female back in however long ago.
Sorry. It's the chin for me. I don't know.
I'm a bit of a chin guy.
Chin guy. And
Great chin, right?
Here's the
Wow.
most interesting one. You ready?
Couldn't take my eyes off her chin.
While humans may share a lot of commonalities with other animals, we are the only animal with a chin.
What?
0 other animals have a chin.
Not even like an ape?
Not
Yeah, I
even
was
an
gonna
ape.
say.
But here's you have to then look into the definition of the chin. So the chin is a how do they word it here? I have it here. It's a chin is actually caused by a lack. Oh, boy, I'm reading the wrong part. Oh, a real chin is a bony protrusion, so it goes forward a little bit. And so every other jaw or skull of an animal, it goes straight, angles backwards immediately. The only exception is an elephant. But theirs is not bone.
But
it's
straight away, I would include these sorts of things as a defense mechanism to getting your teeth smashed out. So having anything come past that, it would be valuable to protecting yourself, an eyebrow or something. It's
that's a good point. Yeah, protruding protects your teeth. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Next one is
they don't ask me the experts.
No, I don't know why they don't.
They need to check your shirt.
The cleft chin.
I'm a chin guy.
The John Travolta chin.
Yeah.
The Sandra Bullock chin. A little tamer compared to.
Oh yeah.
Who's got the cleft chin?
Ben Affleck has a cleft chin.
Does he?
Yeah.
So that has helped in the dating prospects in the past. That's been a more attractive chin.
The bum chin.
The bum chin.
Yeah, country bum chin.
So then the last one is a chin may simply be where evolution stopped. A chin may not have anything to do with withstanding pressure or attracting a mate. It just stopped evolving. Wherever it was going to go was don't need that.
Our bodies just gave up. They're now we're good.
Let's keep growing here. I don't want to.
Just put hair on the end.
Keep your pecker up.
Keep it done. Well, who else has... There's got to be some other famous chins. Jay Leno. Mary Chin. Yeah, she's famous for sure.
So we're the only ones with a chin. And you can look up skeletons and skulls and it starts to be a little more oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, there's no other animal with a chin where a bone protrudes forwards at the front of the jaw. I'm sure there's more technical terms for that. Yeah. Femur and whatnot.
Well, it's I did come across something that when the whole keep your chin up. Do you guys remember demotivators?
Yeah.
Demotivators.
Is it the posters?
The posters that are backhandedly motivating you by saying terrible things?
Yeah.
Okay, so this one caught me funny. It was a keep your chin up kind of demotivator. There is no greater joy than soaring high on the wings of your dreams. And it's got a person in a hang glider thing that's above in an ocean setting and beautiful, the water and the sun is just perfect. There's no greater joy than soaring high on the wings of your dreams, except maybe the joy of watching a dreamer who has nowhere to land but in the ocean of reality.
Yikes.
The opposite of keep your chin up.
Yeah. I that's perfect.
Watch this guy suffer.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, the ocean of reality cracked me up that you must eventually land. Because there's the whole thing about keeping your chin up that, it's the exact opposite of, don't be depressed. Don't mope around. Got to keep your chin up.
Yeah. The biggest surprise with this idiom was that I thought for sure chin up was British. I know you guessed that, but, here. This is from the animated Robin Hood, but...
Keep your chin up.
One more time.
Here. Keep your chin up.
I don't know, just something British about chin.
Keep your chin up.
Keep your chin up, mate.
Please, sir, can you keep your chin up?
Right?
No.
Anyway, I don't know. I just thought it was more British.
You know that whole it's kind of like one of those lies, the you can be anything you want lie.
Right.
When people tell you, it's you know what, you young whippersnapper, you can be anything you want.
President of the United States if you want.
You can't.
No.
You're not allowed to do that. You can't be anybody you want.
You could try. You have the freedom to try.
Well, just I will never be a jockey. I've settled. It's okay. I will never be asked to mount a horse and ride in the Kentucky Derby because it's just dead weight on a horse.
But you have the freedom to try. You can be anything you want, man.
But I can't. It's a lie.
Is it?
You can't be anything you want.
But
What?
You could train for it.
What would you need to do?
How can I get...
What would you need to do to become that?
Drop
a lot of
200
chin-ups.
pounds if you cut my body in half, I would still be too big to go onto a horse for the Kentucky Derby.
So if you lost weight, there's a chance.
Nope. I could just be down to skeleton, and I would still be too much.
Okay, but
I was not designed.
which way would you be cut in half? Which way do you think would work best?
Like a good diagonal, maybe?
Diagonal? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep the head.
Yeah, you need a head.
That.
Because of course. This has got to make sense.
Yeah. Because
Well,
if you went straight down the middle, you're losing half your head. If you go
Yeah,
straight
but if-
across sideways, you're...
But you don't have legs if you go like horizontal. If you're
Right.
just doing the top.
How am I
side,
gonna
you
hold
just
in the
stay
stirrups?
on.
So
I'm
diagonal
gonna need
is a
one
good
leg.
answer.
Yeah.
So you have one leg, one arm. Yeah. Okay.
One leg, one arm on opposite sides. Right. Oh, wait.
Wait
no.
a minute.
Oh, wait,
How does
no.
that
No,
work?
you wouldn't.
You wouldn't. It would still
It'd have to be a very slight angle.
It would.
But if,
like 3.2 degrees cut from like the left shoulder.
Just like a shaving of me. Would still be too much. You can't be whatever you want. It's just a lie.
I'm just trying to work
That's
through
called-
the process because I think you can't be... I agree with
I'm
you.
gonna
You can't
need
be
one
anything
arm.
you want, but you could try.
I would need one arm to hold the reins, or else the horse goes out of control. I think we can agree on that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need. How am I gonna keep in the stirrups to encourage it on?
So you need two
I mean,
legs.
you
I'm
could
gonna
get
at least need one.
a really good elastic band and just wrap it all the way around the horse.
Okay. See,
Yeah.
he's onto something.
Shrink wrap. Go.
So I'm gonna need my head for my voice to say go, because I'm gonna have to give it verbal cues. Because I can't give it
What
two
if we
kicks.
could whittle you down to a head?
I could be a jockey
Just use the force and you'll be fine.
Quit while you're ahead.
if I was just a head on a saddle,
Yeah.
like in water.
You got the
Some sort of-
reins. You got the reins in your teeth, and you're strapped. You're shrink wrapped to the saddle.
I couldn't yell at it because I need lungs to get a good.
No, but that's if you want to win. You're just
Well, you're
talking
just
about
trying to get me
being
competing
a jockey.
in-
You just
I
need
see.
to be a jockey in the Kentucky Derby.
So I'm not even a good jockey in your version.
Well, is
You
that
made it
is
past
that what
the
you're
start
saying?
line.
You'll never
Well-
be the champion, or you'll never
Well-
be in it.
Well, maybe my dream is to be a good jockey. I can't be a good one.
You could
All I'm saying is
you
it's
could
not
train.
possible.
Everything's possible.
You can't be. Yeah, there's some things that you just like. You have to just know, and that be okay.
Anyway, follow us on this podcast. By this time next year, we're gonna have Skinny in the Kentucky Derby.
Yeah,
I'm there. If this
Kentucky
happens,
Fried
I'm
Chicken
there.
Derby,
How many chicken wings can you eat in an hour?
Popeyes Derby, the Mary Brown's Derby.
Oh, Mary Brown's.
Yeah,
I like Mary Brown's.
it's good stuff. Well, anyways, of all these things, it's important to just at least keep your head up. But I think it's okay knowing that you can't be. You're not meant to be everything, but just keep your head up anyways. What does it matter?
Keep your chin up.
Keep your chin up. Keep
Yeah.
your chin up.
Yep.
Yeah, it's good.
It's. I think I've on numerous occasions both said it and been told it. Keep your chin up, man.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
It's a good.
Stay
thing.
motivated out there, Village Idiom children. Stay motivated.
And how high? How up though? Like at
All the way.
At some
100
point, you're
or
looking
nothing.
backwards if your chin is up.
100 or nothing. If you have to walk backwards and your spine is like contorted, it's fine. 100 or nothing.
Yeah, that's
Your
fine.
head right over. Well,
Riddling is a game we like to play. It takes a two-part trivia-based question, requires a two-part but overlapping answer, overlapping by sound, syllable, words. So, for example, I don't know if you remember, it was just last week. Who was with us last week? Was it Beetlebat? Mm-hmm. Beetlebat was here, and we did the idiom, I'm so hungry I could eat a horse. And we left you with, I have my version. Do you have your version?
no, I don't.
Okay, my version was equine level famished for this War of the Worlds radio voice. Did you listen to last week's on your own free time?
I did. I'm not smart enough to figure it out, though. I don't want to Google it because I feel like that's cheating.
Okay, fair enough. We appreciate that.
It's I'm so hungry I could eat a horse and wells.
That's right. I could eat a horse and Wells. Do you know Orson Welles?
War of the Worlds.
Do you know War of the Worlds?
No.
So all of this predates all of us, but you being, one generation below probably have no reference.
There was a Tom Cruise one.
Yeah, but that was a movie about War of the Worlds. Orson Welles impacted North America by reading. So War of the Worlds, you know the movie? But Alien Invasion?
I've heard of it. Yeah.
So Orson Welles at the the peak of radio, pre-TV, does a radio reenactment of War of the Worlds, which was a book, and basically America thought he was telling the truth, and the panic goes across the land.
That's funny.
For alien invasion.
Awesome.
And I have it on vinyl, actually. It's worth listening to the way he did it, because the one I have on vinyl.
Are we still doing the riddling part?
Yeah, but I wasn't paying attention, so everything faded out on me here. I apologize for everything. Everything.
100 or nothing.
100 or nothing. I'm so sorry. Yeah. So that's not it.
Let's just do the podcast over then.
Should we just start from the beginning?
Reset. Do it again.
Grammarly makes.
Oh, now we got ads. I'm out. There's no music.
Okay, well, I've got two prepared.
I've got two prepared.
Okay, now you're gonna have to, illegitimate children. You have to put your brain on for this first one here, but it's gettable. It's very gettable. The bird, Cyanocida cristata. Okay, the bird, Cyanocida cristata.
Okay.
Was a chin-endowed late show host. The bird cyan.
So cyan. It's got to be.
Cyanocida cristata.
Blue Jay Leno.
It's a blue Jay Leno.
Blue Jay Leno. I'm proud of myself for that one.
Yeah, I thought cyan might get.
Well, I always
get your thinking.
I always think cyan is yellow, so I was like canary, but it's
like in CYMK for the color. For
I know,
like
it's
a printer.
blue, right?
Yeah, it's blue.
Yeah. I know. Sorry.
That's okay.
All right, I got one. You guys ready?
Sure.
See if you can get this. Hold your head high at your wedding. Hold your head high at your wedding.
Keep your chin up. Chin-nuptials.
Chin-nuptials.
Oh, man.
That's it.
Stole a
Chin-nuptials.
letter from the previous word. Nuptials.
Woo. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. They're not uptials.
No.
They're nuptials.
Nuptials.
Yes.
Cool.
Okay, I've got another one here. It's going to be tricky for you. Okay.
Predates.
Well, he'll know the pieces, but it's very specific. Dirk Benedict on the A team.
Wow.
Was the British slang for courage in Keep Your Chin Up.
Was the British slang for courage? Oh.
Dirk Benedict on the A team was the British slang for courage.
Oh, okay, I got it.
Keep
Do you know it?
Your chin
Do you know
up.
the A team though?
No.
That would be. First of all, it's the Face Man.
It is face, but
It'd be Templeton Pecker up.
It's Templeton Pecker, yes.
Templeton Pecker. So Templeton Peck was the character name. Yeah,
That's amazing that you didn't need to Google that.
it's the A team.
Well, I know it's the A team.
Apparently, I'm on the B team. Because I don't know the A team.
You're on the millennial team or whatever comes after that. Okay, well, I got one more, but we're going to leave it hanging. So why don't you tell everybody how they can play along, be a part of it?
You can reach out to us on Instagram at the.village.idiom or email us thevillageidiompodcast at gmail.com, or whether it's the Leyland Facebook, YouTube's, or Twitter at 3 Minutes Gone.
All right, pay attention because here it is. I'm going to say it twice. Pat Sajak says to keep your what?
Wow.
Pat Sajak says to keep your what? And that's it.
That is 3 minutes gone. That is tight. Pat J. Sajak
Says keep your what?
I think I actually get it. I think
We had a little
get
hint.
it.
We had a little hint earlier.
Oh,
Yeah.
'cause I'm like, I'm stumped. You got me on this one. Of course, this is the one you don't get to answer.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for jumping in, Alpha Gecko.
Yeah, absolutely. Anytime.
Appreciate
I wonder
it.
if there's a beta gecko.
Not yet.
That was me like 10 years ago.
He's working on it. There's differing versions of you?
Oh yeah. So you know
There's
how
a
like,
beta.
you have like phases where it's like that was like my entire like 10-year span of playing with Legos.
That was
Like,
your beta gecko?
Yeah, so that was me like figuring out how to like put things together, and now I'm like, okay, what do I do now? And now I'm just lost. I'm just directionless.
Which is why we love you, because we love directionless things.
Exactly.
Bringing the whole podcast full circle.
Full circle.
I'm Skinny.
I'm Jurassic Mark, and right beside us today is...
Alpha Gecko.
And these are the Village Idioms.
Keep your
3 minutes gone.